Hi, I'm Hugh Bowman, a business coach for tradies. So it's getting towards the end of the financial year and you're thinking, should I buy a new ute? Like I'm looking at a Hilux or maybe a D-Max. Both are great utes, but one costs more than the other. And how does that impact the bottom line? So I'm going to go through that with you right now. So I'm just looking up a Hilux. They cost about 65 grand, for example, and a D-Max about 55. So it's about 10 grand less. So obviously it sounds like it's less. To buy. So just suppose you go the Hilux, 65 grand you pay now, let's call it June, and you've paid GST, right? So you can claim that back in the next quarter. So after you've done your BAS, it's really like 59. And then depending on when you do your tax, you might say, well, if I was going to retain that earnings in the company, I'd have to pay company tax rate on it. So company tax rate, 26% is 15 grand, which means the real cost is like 43,660. That's the real cost of the ute after you've done all your tax and claimed back your GSTs. So in the case of a D-Max, you'd be saying, well, D-Max 55, 5 grand of GST, so excluding GST it's 50, and supposing you would have kept that 50 grand in your company, you'd say, well, pay 26% tax, take out 13, so the real cost is 37. So you can see that, well, it was cheaper here, the Hilux and D-Max is cheaper here, and similarly it is here, over 6 grand here. So I guess the question is, you're buying for yourself or you're buying for staff. I guess that's a pretty easy easy choice to make if it's just, for one of your employees. For yourself, well, that's a tougher question, but I can tell you what's going to be better off. Or here's the other side of the coin is maybe your ute's still all right and you actually don't need to upgrade at all. Here's the alternative. Well, suppose you didn't need to leave the money in the company and you didn't really need a ute and you took the money out and paid it to yourself. Well, you'd pay yourself the 59. You'd pay 20 grand on it, tax. That'd leave you 39. And that would buy you a pretty nice kitchen. And I think you might know where you'll get the most brownie points from. Just saying. Talk soon. Bye.